was funny. Your beard looks a little lighter and thinner. This thing, good for you, bro.
Yeah, I've been itchy, so I shaved it.
Awkward silence.
I know.
I need to fart.
I do it like we do it live. The first sound they'll hear is you ripping ass.
It's live. It's live on Loose Cannons, but it's not live on your personal page. Just so you're aware.
It's getting there. Chill out. God, Grandma over here.
I'm dying. Jesus. Never been this silent before a show. What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is taking so long? Samir?
This is very weird. Yeah. Playoffs!
Squirting. He's squirting. He's squirting.
We're in the chat. We're in the fucking chat. We're in the fucking tournament.
We made it.
I just squirted everywhere. Sorry, I couldn't contain myself.
Cut the fucking music.
Hold on, ready? It was all a dream. We in the playoffs like a motherfucking good team. Okay, that was it. Sorry.
That was
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
That was
Yeah, no.
terrible. Before we even start this show, we are going to let the man of the people talk first. The man of the people. Everybody stand up at home. If you're at home, you're watching us, I don't give a fuck where you are. Unless you're driving, stand the fuck up and listen. Listen to these words.
Loose cannons. Bro, we're in the fucking dance. We're in. We're fucking in.
We're
We
in.
made it. The fucking playoffs, bitches. The playoffs. Anything can go down. Anything, bro. And
Anything.
if we fucking play full 60, I don't give a fuck who's in front of us. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Nobody can handle what we're dealing.
Nobody.
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 Nobody. Yes, sir. The fucking playoffs, man. We're fucking in it, man. Dude, the last time we were in the fucking playoffs, man, 2007, man. Fucking Giant game, bro. I was there. I was in the fucking Ray J, man. The fucking place was littered with fucking Giant fans. I still got my fucking flag, man. My Bright House fucking flag from that fucking game. I was sitting in the fucking stands thinking to myself, man, are we going to fucking land Favre? Are we going to land Favre? And I don't know, man, if that affected Garcia's play that fucking day, bro. But, you know, that was in the back of his mind, you know. You would have to fucking figure that, man. But, fuck, man. We're in. We're in.
We're
And I
fucking
think
in,
we're
baby.
going to make a lot of fucking noise, man. We're going to fucking steamroll all the way back home, baby. All the way back home, and we're going to bring back glory right here in Tampa Bay because we're here in Tampa Bay. Ain't nothing to fuck with, my friends. Yes, sir. Fire the fucking cannons. Let's fucking go.
Wow. What is
Fire
up?
them damn cannons. Fire
Fire
those
the
cannons.
fucking cannons. What's up, everyone? I'm Samra, along with my co-host Stank, Poppy Latte, and you're watching the Loose Cannons live, slightly delayed post-game call-in show presented by Red Cap Plumbing and Air, a Tampa-based company who takes pride in their reputation for timely service, professional results, and exceeding your expectations. They truly define hashtag Tampa Proud. As always, the number to call and get your questions in. Give us your fucking take. Just share your fucking excitement. Is 312-626-6799. And when you are prompted, enter the code 9955204740, and you will be in our waiting room. Don't forget, our call-in format never changes. State your name, your wing preference, wet or dry rub, and your choice of dipping sauce, whether that be blue cheese or a pile of shit. And of course, your fucking take. Try to limit it to 90 seconds. I don't know if I'm going to stick to that rule today, but want to try to get as many callers in as possible. This show's about you guys, about us, about the fans. And of course, we're joined by what seems to be a consistent guest now, Gino Grigio, Buck What You Heard. Guys, we have fucking broken the 13-year fucking drought. The Buccaneers are finally back in the fucking playoffs. Welcome back to the playoffs. I'm still fucking jacked from that first half of that football game. We've made it. We have fucking made it, brothers.
We are here.
The first half.
I'm going to drink to that.
On the first half?
First half, I'm going to drink to that.
Because clearly we're on different wavelengths. I was totally jacked by the second half when we got to see Blaine Gabbert's thighs. Are you fucking kidding me?
That was a different level of excitement. No, that was a different level of excitement. Different level.
This isn't a draft show? I
No.
thought we were doing a pretty draft show right now.
I had my 4-round Mac, my 5-round Mac.
I was told it's December 29th, and we were doing a draft show because there's really nothing else to talk about, is there?
No.
Guys, we are. I don't know how many of our fans are old enough or in the same age group as myself or Christian or I mean Stank, because he's probably the oldest on the show here. But do you like? This has been a long fucking time coming for me, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's overdue.
Yeah, I mean, like,
overdue. And shout out to Brad in the chat room, because I'm sure he speaks for all of us. My wife, along with his, looked over him and said, "Why are you all wet?"
Let me say something real quick. I want to shout out everybody that's a season ticket holder, people that have donated their money and their time and energy to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, only to get their hearts broken year after year after fucking year. Here we are. It's time to enjoy this. And, to the people out there that are already saying we're going to get blown out, fuck you. Fuck you. All of you.
Fuck your entire family tree. Every single one. You and then everybody down.
I mean, you guys can just say it. It's Midget Man Steve Smith. Just come out and say
I'm
it.
not. No, but there are people. There are people in Bucs Twitter that are talking about, oh, the Bucs, if they don't clean this, if they don't do this, fuck you. Let's watch the game. Let's see what happens.
listen, I don't want to bring up fucking Midget Steve Smith on this show because this is a fucking celebration. And I'm not letting the vibes of that little fucking hater, that little fucking loser who hasn't won shit in his fucking life, in his career,
Warren
onto my
Sapp put him in
show.
place, didn't he?
Yeah, Warren Sapp put him in his fucking place. And I'm not afraid of that motherfucker. For all of you saw my tweet, I don't give a shit.
Friend of
I
the
will
show, by
tell
the way.
him.
Warren Sapp is friend of the
Did he
show.
put him in the place before or after I served you? I can't remember. It was after.
After that video circulated of Steve, and his giant fucking head on his tiny little piece of shit body, went viral.
It's enough. It's enough. Enough. Stank,
Okay.
you were the oldest one here. I think you're the longest fan of
Technically, I'm not, but yes, I am the longest. Me and Grigio go way back.
Okay, so
Way
I
back.
need you to walk me through the importance. We're not even going to talk about the Detroit Lions game that much. We're talking about arriving to the playoffs. I want you to talk to me, man. Let me know how important this is. This is a big deal.
Growing up in this town as a Bucs fan in the 80s, because 82 was my first game. It was no fun, man. I got clowned by my friends unmercifully. I didn't have any other friends that were Bucs fans. I didn't know any fucking Bucs fans. It was just me and my dad. We'd go to the game. Nothing's changed. It was still half full of opposing fans, but there was zero hope. I mean, none whatsoever. We were the laughing stock of the league, and I never thought I'd see those days again. These last 13 years have been dark. I mean, people have had fucking children's, many weddings, divorces. They buried their fucking friends and family members. 13 years is a long time. That's like a lifetime for some people. And that long has gone by. Your kids can't wear their jerseys and shit until this year without being clowned by their friends and shit like that. But no longer. Just, release that fucking inner fucking rage. Release the joy, okay? Because the Bucs are about to release something all over whoever our next opponent is. The Washington fucking Redskins, or the Seattle Sea Skins, or whatever skins we end up playing, bro. I don't give a fuck. Okay, it's time, bro. You saw what just happened this week. I don't care if it was the Detroit Lions. You saw what just happened. Yeah. Something has changed on this roster. The confidence level is jumped up a notch. Bruce Arians talking about we decided to attack. That's a different type of mentality. We're in attack mode now. Listen, man, if you're not excited, you're dead.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah. I can remember being at Winn-Dixie and somebody put tickets. They put Bucs tickets on our windshield wipers. I'll never forget that. And I was like, cool, we can go to the game. And we ended up going to the game. And just little things like that I've experienced through my life. I mean, you roll with the ups and downs. And, you know, what we've gone through, I would say since 2007 to the present, has been nothing short of depressing. And if you guys are out here and you're a fan and you stuck with this team, you are a super fan and you deserve to be applauded. You're watching shows like this. You're investing your energy, as I mentioned before. This is important. Don't worry about, you know, anything else. Right now, the Bucs are in the playoffs. We don't need help from any fucking body else. We got here, we did our thing, and here we are. So, you know, enjoy this moment, enjoy this time leading up to the playoffs, and have some fun with this.
I'm gonna say one more thing. Since I met my wife 13 years ago, it's been a fucking shit show. She's like, why do you like this team? Why do you spend so much time supporting this team?
Blasphemy.
13 years. I mean, it feels like a lifetime ago. I can't even remember the last time I felt this good in December about my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man.
Dude,
but, I'm gonna hand it off to Latte.
I've been
or whoever.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Latte. Go ahead.
No, by all means, go ahead, Sam.
Okay, I was gonna say I've been married for 10 years, and my wife has never once understood why I've rooted for this team. I've been rooting for this team since I was 10. That was 1996, right? And so I've seen some positives. I've seen a little bit of success. I've seen the Super Bowl. There's a whole generation though of 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 11, 10-year-olds right now who have no idea what's happening right now. They haven't gotten to experience this, and we've probably lost a good chunk of fans because of how shitty this team has been for so fucking long. But this is like, my wife has no clue why I've been a fan for so long. She's like, you guys never win. We're fucking, now we have finally come back. This is, yeah. I remember that game. I remember that Giants game. I remember crossing over from the stadium to where I was parked across the street and walking past that Dodge dealership and chanting the entire time that we needed to fire Gruden because I'd finally had enough. And that I was so sick of Jeff Garcia, and it drove me nuts that we ended up losing to a team that ended up becoming the Super Bowl champs that year. And man,
you said it, Stammer. If you're 18 right now, you were 5 years old when the Bucs won the Super Bowl.
You don't remember.
You don't know winning football in this town. We've lost an entire fucking generation of fans in this town and all over the country. And Brady coming here has brought eyes and jerseys and little kids repping shit. And now that we made the playoffs, these are the memories your kids are going to remember. Hey, Dad, remember we got Brady, we made the playoffs. Like, that's amazing, man. That's fucking amazing.
Not to mention the Bucs have the baddest uniforms in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says, and I'm not being a homer. Just saying.
Latte, you got little ones. You got a young son and a young daughter. They got to be excited. They see your excitement.
No, Jaden is clearly hyped up. You know, he doesn't get it when they lose and they lose and they lose, and he's like, "Why is this so like? I win on my iPad when I play Madden. What's the problem?"
So we all do, son. We all do.
My story is not as deep. Get into real deep, like as all these esteemed gentlemen on this panel. You guys know part of my story when we shared those memories. I didn't really grow up watching football. Father wasn't really around, so. For me, it was I just kind of naturally gravitated towards basketball because that's what I played. But as soon as my father-in-law introduced me to this team, I became like obsessed. There's one thing to love basketball, like basketball, and there's another thing to have a literal obsession. And I laugh because when rookies come into the league and they've gone to the Super Bowl or to the playoffs, and then veterans look at them and they think that it's easy, and the vets look at them like, "Bro, you have no idea. You don't know what you don't know." I became a fan of this team the year before we went to the Super Bowl. So for me, it was 2 years of wow, we're fucking dominant. This is the way it is. And then we reached the pinnacle, and then from there it's just been just lump after lump after lump after lump. So it's nice to be back. I don't know how to feel, to be honest with you. Last time we were here, I didn't have a son. I didn't have kids. I didn't have a barbershop. It's surreal.
You didn't have a house. You were in
I didn't
jail.
have anything.
Don't tell everybody the real story how you learned about the Bucs in jail.
In jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
it's like
it's awesome.
after that Giants game, I'm sure you guys all felt the same way. You were like, man, next year we made it to the playoffs. We're gonna take that next step. And I'm sure everybody felt like that right after that Giants game. I was like, man, they just need to fix a few things here. And lo and behold, that was the last playoff game that I was ever gonna watch.
We went from the playoffs to Raheem Morris, Youngery, winning 10 games somehow, then falling completely apart, then freaking watching them bring in
toes on the line.
Toes on the line, Shiano.
Oh my Shiano's gotta go.
Yeah, oh my God. Do you guys remember? I used to go to games just to sit behind that stupid bench and yell at that motherfucker. I would lose my voice by the end of the first quarter just cussing out fucking Shiano, dude. I hated that guy.
I wish we had cell phones back then, bro.
Oh my God.
$20 super chat from Fruka. Wing money.
Fruka Wob.
Gang. Appreciate
love
you.
wing money.
Fruka wobbing up here.
Hey, I'm gonna drink. I'll drink to that.
The super chat. I'll drink to that shit too.
Hey guys, we've got calls. Go ahead,
We
Christian.
got calls, but real quick, we got a lot of old heads. I see Skip in the chat. Skip, for those of you who don't know.
What's good, man?
Skip is like a serious old head Bucs
That's
fan.
an OG right there, man.
He spends
That's
his
real.
hard-earned money, reps his team, travels, goes to away games, gets trash talked by other teams, still supports it. He comes to our event. Skip's the shit, man. For fans like the old school fans and the new school fans, man, this is special. It really is.
Touching on what you said though, Stink, and I mentioned it on our pregame show, on our Fan Friday show. I don't give a fuck if it was the Lions, bro. This was what it needed to be. It was a get right game. It was a cure-all game. They looked, they were firing on all fucking cylinders, bro.
All of them.
Brady was fucking dealing. And Mike Evans said it after the game. It's the first time the receiving core has been all healthy, like 100% healthy. That's scary, man. Getting healthy at this time, getting hot at this time, that's a scary fucking thought. We get Rojo back?
Dude, they look prepared. Of course, they faced an inferior team, but you know what? Time and time again, we've seen Bucs teams and teams in the NFL, go in and overestimate their confidence and not give enough credit to the opponent, and they end up losing a game or end up slugging it out, in a close one. Bucs came out there, got things done. This was that tweak-up game, that tune-up game you get in college, that first week or 2 weeks of the season. The Bucs needed this. They looked on point, and for all of those who are going to hate and say, "Oh, we've faced three," it's going to be basically four, pretty shitty opponents since the bye week. Go check out our boy John Ledyard on pewterreport.com. He put out an article today. It breaks down how this offense has actually changed in a positive way from a scheme standpoint and from an approach, just like Stank touched on a little bit in terms of BA saying that they are attacking more. That has changed. There are key elements that have changed in this offense. Things that we complained about, things that Tony Romo pointed out, things that lots of people have complained about. And the Buccaneers took an actual, step back, looked in the mirror in the bye week, and they made significant changes. They made things that will help this team in the playoffs. I don't give a fuck if it's a line.
I want to that conversation right now. The Jets just fucking, beat a team, two teams in a row they weren't supposed to. Right. Like bad teams can beat good teams on any given NFL. Okay, Atlanta just took KC to the to the ropes,
and they should have won that game.
Right, exactly. So yeah, if Young Ho doesn't miss that kick, it probably goes to overtime.
You better have my money next week.
Yeah, he bet that Young Ho better.
Slap a hole. Shout out to Sam.
Sam
SoCal. We sleep in the motherfucking baby oil. You goddamn right we are.
Hell yeah.
Let's take a call, bro.
I'll drink today.
I've used one of these every single night since the Bucs made the playoffs. Just letting you guys know.
Every time you drink, I'm drinking, motherfucker. And Stang's drinking. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna go to 714. You're on with the loose cannons. What's up, man?
Hey guys, this is Lewis from Southern California.
What's good, Lewis?
Hello, Lewis.
Well, I think I wanted to say first of all, spicy saucy wings, no ranch dressing, blue cheese. Wanted to get that out of the way. I wanted to say first of all, I love the Back to the Playoff shirts. I'm a huge Back to the Future supporter guy, so that was really dope that you guys made.
How good was that shirt? How good was that shirt?
I already ordered mine.
Seriously,
That shirt was the shit, bro.
I had to start listening to The Power of Love and Back in Time. I had to hear everything.
Bro, I wanted to play that. I wanted to play that. I wanted to play The Power of Love.
Dude,
you got your 1.21 gigawatts on that.
Dude, I am a gigantic Back to the Future trilogy guy. Like, I know that entire first movie by heart, like word for word. And I had to. I said, what could possibly explain the moment that we made it back to the playoffs? I said, oh shit, back to the playoffs. That's it. It's perfect.
God,
it's so good, bro. I love when you reach in your bag and pull out some tasty morsels like that, Sammer.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I mean, it was extraordinary. But the main thing I want to talk about today, guys, I want to say the game was wonderful on Saturday. I knew we were going to kick their ass. It actually should have been a lot worse than it really was. I think we could have put a Will Chamberlain 100 on these guys.
Yes.
But we wanted to take it easy. We wanted to get some of the other guys in there, and Blaine played a good game. But the biggest thing on my call, I want to talk about the game. Right now, I want to reflect a little. I want to go down memory lane. I've been a Bucs fan a long time. Since 1995 I was living in Florida when my mom's aunt was passing away, and she was a Bucs fan. She was a season ticket holder since 1976, and I lived in Osceola, Florida for 2 years when we took care of her. And I got to go to my first Bucs game in 1995 in the old Sombrero against the Minnesota Vikings in a game that they won. And I've been a fan ever since. I haven't missed a game ever since. And just thinking how long and all the struggles we've gone through. And I don't know how many times we've been in the playoffs. It's 97. And I think 7-8 times we've been in the playoffs in the last 25 years that I can remember. And I mean, it's just there's so many. I mean, we had the Super Bowl, but between now and the Super Bowl, just so many games that are just ingrained in your mind, and all the struggles that we've had to go through, Bucs fans, and just being told maybe it's not this year, but next year. It's such a like all these people don't want to bitch and complain. It's all external noise. Just get in the dance, make it happen. We should be so grateful and so happy for these times, because you never know when it's going to happen again. I mean, look at the Browns. I mean, it's been almost 20 years for them, and they might not even get in. And they still might win 10 games and still not get in.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard the last show, our greatest Bucs moments, and just really had me reflect. I hadn't really thought about it in a while, just all the great games and all the great memories that this team has given us and how much joy they bring us in such a difficult year, because I work in a hospital, guys. I work in 3 different hospitals.
Hey, shout out to you. Have you got your vaccination yet?
Thank you. Yes, I got my vaccination, my friend.
When you
Anything,
get
I'm feeling just
anything
fine.
interesting going on over there? In hospitals these days? Anything?
As far as the vaccines go, the vaccines, honestly, we got the Pfizer vaccine. That's the one I got. I get my second one in 10 days.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I bet my wife got it. All my coworkers, we all got it. No reactions, no nothing. Not saying
Lewis,
it's going to be perfect for everyone.
Have you grown a third arm? Have you had an urge to eat human flesh? Anything weird like that?
Now, do you have gills or anything?
Well, my steak was a little extra. My steaks tonight were a little extra rare. I mean, I don't know if that made a difference, but I just felt like a little bit closer to rare than medium rare today. I was just feeling like kind of instinctive today after that amazing win on Saturday. Other than that, no third nipples, no third leg, nothing like that.
I did hear this, Lewis, and confirm this for me, because I think that needs to go viral. I heard it makes your dick way bigger.
Shit, sign me up.
Well, I don't know if that's possible. It's already swinging past my knees already. So
yeah.
I mean, every little helps.
Real talk though, Lewis. Listen. I can't wait. I was just talking to Snake about that. Not to go down too far down that rabbit hole, but everybody keeps talking about. I'm taking it. I want to take it like a fucking shot, like a fucking Jaeger bomb. Shit. Right now, sign me the fuck up.
Wow. Yeah, my wife just got hers on Monday, and it was pretty, just watching her do it, because she's a nurse and everything. Just the process was real cool. She gets hers in a couple of weeks, in 10 days, like you talked about. So shout out to you guys and what you guys mean to the United States as a whole, because you guys are on the front line. So shout out to you guys.
I plan on taking mine Super Bowl Sunday after the victory. As I'm entering my wife, I'm going to take the vaccine in that moment. It's just gonna be incredible, bro. The release.
You're not allowed to have sex with your wife.
If we win the Super Bowl,
no,
it's over.
Calendar year, bro. You can't touch her until the off season, bro.
No, if we win the Super Bowl, it's like that's it, game over. You
didn't. I can't drink beer. I can't drink beer until the Super Bowl. Until after the Super Bowl.
Please back me up on this. And we did get another donation, and it said facts think you can't say any given Sunday and then not give them credit for dominating an opponent. Yeah, people love to do that though, don't they? I mean, our timelines on Twitter and fucking Facebook.
Their asses get muted real quick too.
Yeah, exactly. People still find shit to complain about, saying, I'm not getting excited. Yeah, we expected this. That's why we brought Tom Brady. Shut the fuck up. All right?
Exactly.
No, absolutely. Lewis, thank you for the phone call. Oh,
wait, he had one more thing.
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say, for all the haters, I want to say that was a professional football team over there. I don't care what anyone says. Any given Sunday, anybody can beat anybody. Look at the fucking Jets and the Rams last week. The Jets had no business winning that game. And you know what? They showed up. The Rams didn't. So what? Okay? You got to show up and you got to play your best. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
They beat the Rams. They beat the Rams. They beat somebody else this week. There was another playoff team or a good.
They beat the Browns.
That's right, the Browns. What the fuck?
They were telling us that wasn't a fluke.
Win, bitch. We're 10-5. We're going
Lewis,
to the playoffs. With
love the phone call, bro.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in.
Appreciate you, bro.
From SoCal.
We're going to the playoffs with 6 time.
Damn,
Realize that for just a second. Just realize
Absolutely.
that they're going to walk. They're going to be in the locker room pregame, and 6 times going to look them in the eyes and be like, "Business as usual, motherfuckers. Super Bowls is what I do." Okay, I've been to 45 of them, and I've won 30 of them. So, another fucking.
Guys, the super chats are off. I'll drink to that.
Holy super chat.
Tom going to the playoffs is totally natural to him. It's like Stank walking into a lightly dimmed room with soft, relaxing music, a massage table, and a lot of baby oil with a naked man on the table.
He's just naked Asian man, a Korean man.
Yes,
massage tables and Korean men. Exactly.
It just kicks in. The instant kicks in, and you just do what's natural to you. Yeah. Right.
Listen, I'm the Tom Brady of the Korean massage parlor.
Like very white music, or is this like what type of music are we talking about here?
Korean music, obviously, bro. That's how I get down. Put some Korean music on, and it's on.
All right, we're gonna take another phone call.
We're
gonna go to 727. You're on with the Loose Cannons.
What's going on? It's Anthony from Clearwater.
How you doing, Anthony?
Pirate for Life. You guys know me from Pirate for Life on Twitter.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Pirate for Life.
Hey, you got your champagne? Where's your champagne, bro?
Oh, he said champagne. Time to drink.
Time to drink.
Champagne. I've already gone through 4 bottles since the playoffs, baby. We're going to the fucking playoffs, baby. Let's fucking go, baby.
Let's fucking go.
I'm fired the fuck up.
The Pirate won the debate. There was a debate. Do you remember the debate?
Yeah, I remember. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. You know why? Because people like that you suckered me into it because honestly, you guys jumped on a certain post that I made, and you guys But I'm talking about the fact that I don't want to talk about it because I don't want no negativity on this call because we're going to the fucking playoffs, and I don't give a shit about no fucking bums, no fake ass fans, no bullshit negative ass fans. We're real fans on this podcast, and we not nothing but positivity. All we give a fuck about is the Bucs and the fucking Bucs going to the motherfucking playoffs, baby. I don't give a shit about the criticism, the haters, the fucking bullshit. We're real fucking fans, and we're here to fucking celebrate.
Listen, if one of y'all starts talking shit and I see any negativity in the chat or on Twitter or in person, I'm calling Pirate up. He's gonna curse your grandma out in front of you. He might he might put hands on your little kids, bro.
This guy.
We've seen him, bro.
I'm a big ass dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a big ass dude, and he got my ticket somehow, and I was like, "Whoa, bro, you can have the seats." Move over. You can have the seats. No big deal. But let the Pirate.
He cursed the dude out in a wheelchair one time.
We know the energy. Sammer doesn't quite know the energy.
I know. I was hoping I could see you guys at one of the games this year, but it didn't work out.
Next
year. COVID bullshit.
Your chance. You got the stage.
Nothing better than
the training camp takeover when we have the Lombardi. It's just going to be the biggest.
Yes,
thing
sir.
Pirate, this is your chance. You have the stage right now. You ever seen that movie What's that movie with Zach? The Due Date where they're driving across the country?
Listen,
Act it out, bro.
I'm just fired up.
You're the fucking
I'm
coach.
so fucking fired up. I can't even fucking see straight, man. I waited all fucking day to call in at 8 o'clock and get on this fucking call because I'm so fucking pumped up. And all I want is for everyone in Bucs Nation to be fucking happy and positive the way we deserve to fucking be after all the pain and suffering and the blood, sweat, and tears and fucking money spent, money fucking wasted. We should have fucking burnt money on all the fucking tickets, fucking jerseys, fucking every merchandise you can imagine. All of us that have spent fucking money over the years. But I remember fucking when I took over the season tickets from my dad and started paying, was the first year. It was like 2010. And I remember that it was the first year that I started seeing people were putting fucking tickets on under their wipers when we were walking into the stadium. And I'm over here paying with my fucking broke ass money that I was making as a valet. And I'm paying every bit of it to be a fucking season ticket holder proudly. And people are putting their tickets on the windshield wipers. And that's why I get so fucking fired up on Twitter with all these bum ass fucks on there that talk shit about this team, and they think they're a fucking true blue fan. They don't know what the fuck it's like. Nobody fucking does. None of those motherfuckers do on that shit. That's why I get fired up. And that's also why I haven't been going on lately, because I don't need that fucking negativity in my life anymore. But I'm just fucking happy as fuck because we're going to the fucking playoffs, baby, and ain't nobody gonna stop us because we're fucking rolling, baby. We're hitting that fucking climax as we enter the playoffs. We're not on the decline like the Steelers and all the other fucking teams. We're on the fucking high rolling, motherfucking playoff bound, Super Bowl bound, and ain't nobody fucking stopping us. Let's fucking go, baby. Playoffs, baby.
Wow. What a fucking call. What a fucking call.
Give that man some hot sauce.
42 bucks.
That guy dropped down. More F-bombs. Holy shit. You sounded like me behind Greg Schiano all those years.
Can I pay for him to get some hot sauce?
He's getting hot sauce. He's getting a fucking Tampa Proud shirt. You got to just DM me, bro. Holy shit, that was amazing. I've never met you in person. That was crazy. I'm going to keep going, though. We're going to 6. We're going to 6, 7, 8. You're on with the loose cannons. The Bucs are in the playoffs. Where the fuck were you last time the Bucs were in the playoffs, bro?
You better follow this the fuck up, right?
It's gotta be big. Gotta be big.
It's Smitty, man. Go
Smitty! All right. Everybody calm down. Give Smitty the microphone.
Alabama sucks.
Right, I've been a fan since 76, man. I was 8 years old. I think 8 or 9 at the time. I'm 56 now, man. I seen a lot of shit with the Bucs. I seen the first game, not every game, but majority of my life, man, been part with the Bucs, man. The first playoff game was, man, it was a happy one, but sad, man. The worst, the first. A lot of your listeners probably weren't even alive at that time. But, man, we had Doug wins. Being a poor black kid living in Belmont Heights Project next to the graveyard, man, and seeing Doug out there perform the way he did, man, and how the Bucs went from worst to first from 79 and losing to the Rams, of course. And that was a heartbreaker, man. And then you go again, we lose again. You fast forward again. I'm just going real quick because there's so many stories, man. And being at the old Sam Barrow with them hot-ass iron seats and shit, you burning your ass.
The hell out of your legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You know how it was. So, a lot of Bucs fans, I see why. Because a lot of people like me, I was implant. I came from New York in 74 to Tampa. So I was introduced to the Bucs real early. When I remember they were passing out flyers, they were trying to come up with a name for what the team name was. Had one name, they was gonna call it the Florida Crackers. I said, "What the fuck, Florida Crackers?" I guess they finally got together, man, and came with the Buccaneers. You think about Gasparilla and Buccaneers go together. Bam, there you go, right there, Pirates. So they had to come with it. Was kind of it was the colors we had were orange and red. Orange and green. My bad. But they knew Miami had the blue, so they had to come up with the red. So, man, it's a long history behind all this, man. And I've been through the storm, man. I remember seeing Howard Cosell. Y'all may not know him back in the day. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the laughing stock of the entire NFL. Mm-hmm. Where the hell did they get these players from off the street? It's so pathetic. We heard it all. Johnny Carson on the late night show joking about us. So fast forward to 2000 now, I'm just skipping over. There's so much history.
Bucs is part of my life, man. You're talking about from 8 years old to 56. That's a long fucking time, bro. So when we won the Super Bowl, I predicted it was gonna be a Pirate, bro. The day that we won, man, I cried, man. When he caught the final, Dexter Jackson caught that, I cried, bro, because all the OGs that never got a chance to see that, man. The people that diehard fans that died before it even happened. And I was just crying, and I was jealous because Gasparilla, I remember, came early because the Bucs won the Super Bowl. So everybody in East City was partying. I was missing. I was up in Atlanta. I said, man, I need to be home, man. I cried like a bitch, man, because I'm so much involved in this. It's part of my life. It's part of the culture, man. You know, when they built the Bucs, they didn't have the crosstown built yet, my dude. The black stations used to go off at 6 o'clock in the evening time. This is WTMP. We'll see if he's playing songs like "Lift Every Voice and Sing." That's where I get the preacher from. A lot of gospel stuff. So when I do my little comedy with y'all with the past, I take that from people I know in Tampa. But man, I see why, a lot of times you see the mixed emotion. Fans are mad. They fed up. We got a lot of bandwagon fans. You can't help that. Grown people going to root for who they want to root for anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of mixed emotions with fans. A lot of fans say Super Bowl or bust. I'm like, man, we in it now. Whatever, man. Fuck goddamn Steve Smith, whatever his name, talking about, the Bucs going to get in and they're going to say it right. But at the end of the day, that's his opinion. But real Bucs fans said, we're going to ride with this, man. But like Gerald McCoy, y'all may hate him, but he said, man, I consider myself still a Buc. He's a cool dude, but cool don't make him when you don't play as good as, he's a good brother, just like James. I talked to James. He's an approachable dude, real cool, but at the end of the day, you got to play the game, man. You can't throw interceptions. So, man, like I said, I've been a fan day one, man. I'm riding with the Bucs, man. And Brady's real smart. He know he has a small window to go through, family. He know that his time is short. Everybody was trying to measure him to Bill Belichick. Without Belichick, Brady's no good. Well, you see now, he did it without Belichick. But Brady's real smart. Everybody was talking about, it's going to be hard for him to learn. Everybody will have a hard time with AB's concept of playing, his way he played. But I think they got it together, man. If you've seen these games, they just played against Detroit. So what the fuck up, man? That's them trying to practice to get comfortable with what they're trying to learn to do. This is football. Shit take time. And a lot of time, because we in this new age of social media, everybody, the new generation, I love the new generation, but everybody want everything right now. Sometimes because you got the big names, it takes time for everybody to gel. We just got AB. We thought we was going to blow the Saints out. Saints been here. They've been running this thing for a while. You love them, hey, they run it. From what I know, for being around Saints fans, they felt they was disrespected when the media said, when people get into the media, the Bucs are going to take over. They said, how the hell? We've been running this shit. He got to earn this shit. It's like coming to NFC South is like coming to the hood. You came from the AFC like playing in Hollywood, but you come to NFC South, and it's like you coming through the head. We're going to knock your head off. Y'all bragging about Brady, this, all y'all fans on the bandwagon telling me he's going to do this. And that's why they had that so much passion that second night they wanted to whoop our ass because they felt that they would disrespect. I know some family members that have family members that play for the team, and they say, man, we felt disrespected, so we had to put our stamp on it. But now as you see the pendulum swing now, they got a lot of hurt players. I've got a question I want to ask you, like Pastor asked y'all. If they should lose to the Panthers, will we be able to sweep the South because we were beating everybody besides them?
No.
Am I making any sense? If they were to lose to the Panthers, we beat them 2 times. We all in the same division. If we win on, would that make us the South champs, or we still? How would that play out?
No, New Orleans won the South already.
Yeah, they locked it down.
New Orleans locked it in already last week.
They lose last week and this week.
Hey, Smitty, real quick. What is the greatest Bucs moment for you? Was it that Rondé Barber interception when they beat Philadelphia and shut down the dump, or was it the Dirty Jack play for the Super Bowl where they locked it all in?
I think with a lot of people for that time period, it had to be Rondé getting that interception, man, beating the cold. We had got beat. We never won in the cold, so when he got an interception, it was a wrap. But I'm going back to the early days when Doug Williams would play against Kansas City. It was pouring down rain in it. I don't know if y'all were even alive at the time. But it might have been small kids, babies, I don't know. back in the '79 championship when it was in the playoffs, how Doug Williams was playing the rain, pouring down raining at the stadium, bro. And Doug Williams slid on his ass and threw a pass. I think Jimmy Giles or Kevin Howe. I don't know if y'all are familiar with any of the old school players, man. He slid on his ass. You can always look it up on YouTube, man. You think I'm lying? It was that was a special time right there, man.
I got to ask you, do you remember the song that they were playing in the locker room in '79?
'79.
Yeah, McFadden and Whitehead. Ain't no stopping us now.
Oh yeah, ain't no stopping us now.
That's
We're
right.
on the move. I know been there before. I know you feel to be here. Down there nowhere. Don't you let know. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Man.
I'll drink to that.
That's our Bucs. That's our Bucs, baby.
Amazing call, bro. Listen, there's so many fans out there just like you, man. By the way, I live like 2 blocks from Belmont Heights. It's bougie out here now, bro. Come back to
I know. I see my 55, man. I'm supposed to be going down there this weekend, man. I don't know. My daughter was in the car accident, so I've been trying to handle that down. But like I said, like you said earlier, Stank, I'm gonna get off. I know you got a lot of people coming to the drive-thru. I'm gonna get off real quick. Like you said, Stank, man, in the '80s, man, we went through a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We went through a lot of heartaches, losing. Look at, we got coaches like Lehman Bennett. My God, the Falcons old coach back in the day. After what's his name left, then we had who else? We had Sam. I'm about to say Sam Cook. We had, then we brought Lovey, thought he's going to save the day. Oh, we got Lovey. No, that shit didn't work out. But, man, I ain't going to hold up the line, bro, but I'm a Bucs fan. Hey, one thing, Latte, a lot of my friends, people in Atlanta, they do like a young Franco Harris, man.
Okay. I see that.
You got a Franco beard.
You're the MVP, bro.
I like that.
I get a lot of the Steelers running back.
Bettis?
Yeah. Everybody they do like a young Franco. Is that his nephew? But, man, I know you guys got so many other people got telling your experience, man, but I want to thank y'all for letting me come on, man. Y'all show love. People in Atlanta love y'all, man. Y'all got big fans up here. I couldn't send you no video, Sam. I'm going to get up because most of the people I deal with, these gangsters don't like to be seen. So, wow, that is not going to go for y'all, man. Y'all have a happy new year, and I'll bring the pastor back to the next show. Tell Sister Paige, I love her, and everybody in Atlanta love her. We're going to come with some more heat, man. Peace and all my brothers. Y'all have a good holiday. And me and Gene, you look so cool with them shades on, bro, by the way.
I like it.
Belma High, baby. Belma High.
Smitty dunking on him with the walk.
I do what I can do when I can do it, brother.
I think I found out what song we're going out to now.
I mean, that's a grand slam phone call. He's got ridiculous memories. He's older than all of us, I'm pretty sure. But that's Smitty, man. If you guys watch this show enough, you guys know Pastor Smitty. You guys know this guy constantly comes with the heat. He's got amazing fucking takes. I love it, man. That was great. We got more. We got more.
Keep rolling, bro. This is Bucs fans show tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody get on here. Listen, it's time for you to get your release right here, all over us.
It's like Chatterbait, but we don't charge. 813, you're on with the Loose Crackers. What's up?
What?
What's up, peeps?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, man? This is a good year for the Bucs making the playoffs. This is a good year for 13 years. One hell of a year.
Who this?
We got to get a name.
Eric.
This is it. Yeah, this is Bucs.
Oh, what's up, Ip?
What's up?
Oh, bro.
Hey, Ip, don't come on here without telling us what kind of wings you eat.
Yeah.
That's white boy Ip from the party, from the watch party we did.
I need to know the wing preference, the sauce preference, and the drink preference, bro. You know how it is, right?
Come on, man. First time calling to the show, you got to come correct. Come on.
I know. What's up, Liz Cannons? What's up, peeps?
What's up, man? Give us your take.
Okay. Bro, give us your take, bro.
The Bucs are, man, I'm tired of Steve Smith, man, from the Carolina Panthers. He hasn't won nothing.
But we're not talking about him. We're talking about the Bucs in the playoffs.
It's a celebration, brother.
First time in 13 years, man. We're having a cookout here. We're having fucking champagne. Come on, man.
Hey, where's your champagne, bro?
I'm having champagne right now.
That's right.
I can
Let's
tell.
do this. I can drink. I'll drink to that.
Thanks for calling in, man. Thanks for calling in. We
appreciate the phone call, bro. Go Bucs.
By the way, that would definitely wasn't it, because it wouldn't shut the fuck up. That definitely wasn't it.
I don't think I don't know, man.
That wasn't him. That definitely wasn't him. That boy, if that boy got on the phone, we'd be on here You think Kevin talks a lot? It will talk your ear off, and that's my dog
right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to 267. I think this guy's been on hold for a little bit too. We'll go to 267. You're on with the loose cannons, not the loose crackers.
He was excited though.
What's up?
267, go it.
What's going on, fellas?
What up?
What's good with you?
Oh, New York accent.
Ain't shit, man. Listen, man. It's been 13 long years. The drought is finally over. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. It's over.
Who is this? Man. And what kind of wings are we?
Since 97.
Can we talk about the wings right
Who is it? Who is this?
My bad, y'all. I'm hype as shit right now. I like breaded wings, salt, pepper, and hot sauce, a Lucy, and a bag of chips. That's how we do it up here in Philly. You feel me? But listen, we in the fucking playoffs, man. The last time I seen us in the playoffs, we was getting ran over by the Giants, and fuck all of that. But my greatest moment, I was working at United Artists. I was 12 years old. I went on break just to go watch our game. When Joe Jurevicius caught that pass, oh my God, that shit was crazy. And then the Rondé Barber interception, oh my God, I love bringing that up. That's why every jersey I get is the white jerseys, just to give them remembrance of that number 20. That's disrespect up here is crazy. The disrespect up here is crazy.
He said the white.
Hey, what do you think about the possibility that we play Philly in the first round? That's a possibility.
Oh, Philly's out.
Listen,
out?
It's just going to be deja vu. No, they out. The Eagles are done.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought everybody was live in that division.
Yeah, we shut down the dump. Jalen shut down the new dump, and they're just out.
But hold on. We got to play Dallas. Do you guys realize we have made history with this phone call tonight? This is a Bucs fan in Philly. This is a Philly
man.
Bucs fan.
This is my second time calling.
Yeah, I remember you, bro.
I don't know why it didn't hit me last time that you were from fucking Philly, man.
Tell me the spot where I gotta go. There's a
where we go to get these wings.
We go to get the wings. We go to get a legit Philly. Listen,
we need to clear up the whole wings.
Where's the real spot? Because the Genos and all that's just mainstream. That's
we're talking about cheesesteaks now.
No, we're talking about wings.
Cheesesteaks. I would say Jim Steaks, but they shutting them all down. That was my favorite spot. Then you got
where's that raggedy hole in the wall place that you can go? Amazing. You know, you got to roll your sleeves up and get grimy with it.
I don't know, dog. Like all I know is like Geno's. I mean, they a little overrated, but it was Jim Steaks, Steve's, and a couple other places. But the wings, I usually go to the Chinese store. Like I said, the fried wings, salt, pepper, hot sauce, a Lucy, and a bag of chips. That's how we do it. I'm from the hood, baby. I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? But dog, we're in the playoff. We in the playoff. All the disrespect, and I need Mike to get these 40 yards. He's going to be in a class of his own. I'm ready to argue. He's the best receiver. I'm ready to argue with anybody.
Easy work.
The numbers got to be right. But, you know, that's all I wanted to say, guys. I'm hype as shit. We in the playoffs. I'm going to just let y'all go ahead. Go fucking Bucs, man. We better come out guns blazing. I don't care who. The Saints, I'm waiting on the Saints. Let's go. Go Bucs. I'm out of here, fellas.
Go Bucs. You heard it live from Philly. Okay, y'all heard it live here. From Philly. That's what he's doing in Philadelphia. Repping the Rondé Barber, repping the Bucs.
White jerseys.
He
said white jerseys.
White jerseys.
The away jerseys. I need the away jersey. Give him that remembers that Rondé Barber, last play in the vet.
Shut down the
first loss. And the first loss in the link. Let's get it. I'm tired of the disrespect.
I try not to be a superstitious guy.
I hate a man.
I try not to be a superstitious guy, but I am superstitious. Every time they've worn the white with the pewter combo, not the white on white, the white with the pewter, it's been a massacre.
Latte, we're 6-2 on the road. We're the road warriors.
On the road, baby.
We were white at home with the Carolina Panthers, white on white. So, but listen, hey, I think they prefer the white on white. So, Poppy Latte, rest, friend. I think they will wear the whites. The all whites throughout the playoffs. If they get a home game in Super Bowl, they get to choose. Guess what? We're wearing whites. Let me see a Super Bowl.
And NFL Jesus is on our side, just so you know, because I've given up beer, and I've given up beer until next year. So NFL Jesus is on our side. Just FYI.
Wow. Yo, shout out to Kevin Patel. Gave us 20 Canadian dollars. Another fucking super chat. Dude, fucking love it. Bucs love from Vancouver.
Does that mean more champagne?
More champagne.
Are those weird coins and shit?
I don't know. I think weird coins. It's like 3.5 coins. It's 20 Canadian dollars. I think.
Isn't that like $1.50 American?
Don't blaspheme.
Listen, Sammer. I have a very big problem with that.
Thank you,
Sometimes
Kevin.
you have to have family meetings. Stank. Sometimes you have to have family meetings in private, and sometimes you just gotta call shit out. You know, when you see it in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck.
100.
Okay.
Thousands of people watching.
Let's do it.
Every time we get a super chat, we get a good comment. We take a sip of our champagne, and you take a sip.
100%. I'm down.
Hammer is doing nothing. At least rub some fucking baby oil.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
At least take a sip of that baby oil.
At least a little bit of fucking baby oil on the cheek. Something.
I want to see you shine that beard up a little bit.
Get them on the forearm a little bit, you know.
For your beard. It's good for your beard.
Here it is for the first time ever.
Oh, it's real.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's oiling up. Oh, look at that.
This is better than a touchdown. Okay, it's not better than a touchdown. It's almost better than a touchdown right here.
Yeah, I'm right greasy. How do they do anything when they get this stuff going?
Listen, shout out to Stephen Beck, because you know that we've been to the Super Bowl every single season since Stephen Beck came out with his very lucky baby oil. If you don't own
for me and the other listeners, how can I get this?
Listen, it's very exclusive. You got to kind of know somebody, bro, in order to get it. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you really want, up there. Listen, if you want baby oil in chat, just type in baby oil. Just type in the words baby oil if you want a bottle of this very lucky playoff
Beck's
sauce.
baby oil.
It's playoff sauce right here.
By the way,
look at that beard, bro. Look at how shiny it is.
Right here.
The beard does look on point.
You guys have the market cornered on baby oil. How the hell did you do this?
We do. It's just
listen, bro. The secret is
looking at the New York Stock Exchange right now. You guys have the market cornered on baby oil.
Listen, Grigio. Listen,
it's made from real babies, bro. That's the thing. This is actual oil from babies.
Grigio, I'm Arab. We're connected to oil in all forms. It doesn't matter.
I wasn't going down that path, bro. I was not stepping down that path.
For real, Gene, Stank, Sammer. People do playoff beards. People do all kinds of crazy shit for the playoffs.
We're talking about baby oil.
I change my name to Champagne Poppy for the playoffs.
What? No. We have made the playoffs every single time. We have kept your lower thirds as Poppy Latte. So
true. That's true.
And I'm still wearing the red shade. I'm not wearing the black Oakleys. I'm not blending in like with you guys.
I change my name to Champagne Poppy. In the chat, let me know.
Also, keep in mind, guys, I don't know if this is just a coincidence, but as long as we've been on YouTube, the Bucs have not missed the playoffs. Just saying.
No doubt.
Just saying.
You got Gino Grigio.
It's just facts.
Poppy and Champagne Poppy.
Just saying.
It's just
Listen,
facts.
Some people
that right there might be the fact of the night.
Some people couldn't be here tonight to call in and share their shit with us, but check it out. They left us some voicemails.
Drink the champagne.
There you go, Sammer. Michelle just said, we love Michelle, our biggest fan, Michelle. She said, no changes. Everything remains the same.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Listen, whatever Mama Michelle says goes.
And look, Corey's ass. Bad luck, Corey, in the stadium.
Bad luck, Corey.
Of course he says Champagne Poppy.
Of course he says Champagne.
He shows up.
Corey, go back to yelling at little kids in the gym, motherfucker.
Yeah, grumpy ass old man. I don't want these whippers.
Get your music.
You damn kids, get off my lawn!
Get out of here!
Fucking lawn!
You fucking whippersnappers! You fucking whippersnappers! I'm trying to do my pull downs over here. Get on out of here!
I was in the Navy.
I walked 10 miles.
You and your tomfoolery over in the corner by the water fountain. Get out of here!
Hey, Corey,
get off my lawn!
Corey goes to the gym with them cut off sweatshirts, like the homemade gym clothes. He does.
them Zubas from the 80s.
Hey, I found some Zubas on fucking.
Corey's the dude you see at the gym who's wearing the clothes that he put on when he mowed his lawn, and he just said, "You know what? I'm already sweating. Why not go into the gym?"
He goes and lifting weights with them loafers on.
That's what old people do.
You got the penny loafers on with the weight.
I just want not dirty, more laundry. Let me just go get a quick workout in.
Hey, in the chat, Danny says, Sam rolled up to the elbow like he's been there before. Homie, you know I have.
Oh, damn it, man.
Right up to the elbow, son.
Hell yeah. Listen, some people, like I said, couldn't join us tonight because they got work or they got family functions, but they left us some voicemails. We got some voicemails. We're gonna play voicemails on a live show. Why not? Hit some of those.
Play those voicemails.
Hit play. Play.
Hey, I love you, Corey.
Sam from SoCal. And hey, man, you know what? I'm not gonna get too crazy because you
need to get
you guys
crazy.
called me Mr. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. But I'm actually gonna flip that. I'm gonna say, you know what? It's because Bucs football is a hell of a drug. And man, we just made the fucking playoffs.
Hell yeah.
Man, I hope all the Bucs fans were partying all night and were ecstatic and fucking I don't know, man. All I gotta say is that we finally fucking made the playoffs. I know there's been fans who've been waiting for 13 years. And
or longer.
I've personally been watching since 2013, so I've waited 7 years. But hey, all of us fans, we rejoice in this, man. Playoffs, let's fucking go!
Let's go, baby.
Oh man. Anyways,
Still
I'm gonna
another
keep
minute.
it short. I don't want to
Keep it short
take
though.
too long because I understand that there's the whole
Not too long.
the
Yeah, we got this.
live going on. If you guys do get to this,
Yeah,
voice.
we are live.
So yeah,
We're here. We're
Love
live.
you guys. Thank you for the podcast and the great
Welcome.
You're welcome.
episode and what you guys have done for the Bucs social media. Because man, it don't feel too lonely out here anymore in Cali.
No, it's not lonely, bro.
You know, I found you guys and I found all these
And I got you.
amazing Bucs fans on Twitter and thank you. That's the Christmas along with the Bucs making the playoffs right there. That's the Christmas.
Yeah, playoffs.
So yeah, all I gotta say is I hope that hey, Papi Latte, give us a victory cup of latte. Thank you. Give us some auto tune, type of music. Damn, my fucking voice.
I'll do it.
Your voice cracked again.
Victory song or whatever. And Cameron, can you give us a fucking thunderclap and some fucking, some DJ
Thunderclap.
Victory.
Stage one.
I don't know, a speech, anything. And that's all I got to say, all right? Love you guys. Go Bucs to go to the fucking playoffs.
Hell yeah.
Not the latte. I agree with the latte thing. I feel like that it needs to come back.
No, it doesn't.
Stammer, when we were up 40-0, how loud was your clap, bro?
Listen,
Thunderclap.
I watched the game at home, and I've got high ceilings, and I'm pretty sure everybody on my block heard me clapping. And I had clapped so much that by the time I'd gotten to halftime, I had experienced more than a game's worth of clapping. And I said, you know what? It's time to put the hands up on the shelf for the night and go relax a little bit. I was able to iron a shirt at halftime.
Did it sound like an AK-47?
Can you imagine how calm I had to be at halftime to take out an ironing board and an iron and iron my own clothes? To do something, right? Yeah.
And tweet about it.
And
for the
tweet
first
about
time
it.
too. That's weird. For the first time, you had to iron your own shirt for the.
I had to open YouTube to understand exactly how it all functioned, but I got there.
I have a confession.
So was it made? Did you give her the night off?
Hey, don't interrupt Papi Latte Grigio. Come on now.
Grigio, he was coming with a confession.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you got to learn your place.
I'm working on that. I'm working.
No.
I'm working.
I was
confession hour. Go.
I don't remember the second half. I just remember playing Gabbert's thighs. I was so fucking lit just seeing that masterpiece come together. Everything that we've talked about, like, we're not stupid football fans. The people in this chat are not stupid fans. Like, we know what this fucking team is capable of and what they should be doing every fucking week. It doesn't matter the opponent.
I'll tell you, when you say a masterpiece come together, are you talking about Blaine's thighs or are you talking about the second half?
His thighs.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. He definitely put on the Beck's baby oil because there's no way he's putting on those football pants without oiling them up.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine like the level of thighness that you got to have to come out of halftime, backing up Tom Brady 6-time, first pass of the fucking game, first pass of the season. Sorry, it's a fucking dime, fucking dime. And I looked to my invisible Papi Latte on my right and my invisible Stank on my left, and I said, guys, this guy looks as good as Tom out there. What the fuck? What the fuck?
He did look as good as Tom. I agree.
The caller mentioned.
I'm just glad I didn't have baby oil with me when I saw that touchdown pass.
That's unfortunate. I don't leave home without my Beck's baby oil ever.
It wasn't my proudest moment.
I need to work my way up to where I can actually acquire some of this product.
You'll get there, maybe one day,
someday.
Real talk.
It's on back order right now.
I'm not proud of it, but everybody remembers back in the day that are you having a good time? The answer's I can't feel my face, and unequivocally yes. I could not feel my face.
I knew you couldn't feel your face. That's why I tweeted that, because I couldn't feel your face, and that's why I was like,
I love this.
I was fucking gone. And when the caller, by the way, mentioned the auto tune for Stank, I don't know why I'm telling my age, but do you remember a guy back in the MTV, Stank, something Green, Tom Green?
Tom Green.
It's the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. It is my favorite show because it is my show. It's the Tom Green Show. Of course I know fucking Tom
Remember
Green.
the movie that he had? I love sausage. With the piano. That's what I thought.
The third greatest movie of all time, Freddy Got Fingered? Absolutely.
Basically.
I love sausage.
Hey, Road Trip too. He was in Road Trip, also underrated.
No, nothing will ever be more funny than Tom Green in Freddy Got Fingered.
He was on Joe Rogan the other day. He's on Joe Rogan the other day.
And Corey said he's not an old man. You are a fucking old man,
old,
Corey.
Get off my lawn.
He's complaining about get out of my fucking gym, old
Make
man.
sure you re-rack your weight, kids.
Speaking of old men,
quarterbacks.
Speaking of old men, we still have a few more voicemails from people who don't know how to use a live phone. So we'll go ahead and play some of those.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
This should be good.
Quarterbacks you like are bums, Corey. They're fucking bums.
Get off my
Hey guys. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us fans this year. You've just gotten better and better. And so it's awesome to have games on Sunday. And then for me, at least, I would look forward to having the next episode of Loose Cannons, seeing what kind of awesome guests you would have. And boy, have you had some awesome guests. I cannot wait to see what 2021 holds for you guys. Now, so this year has been pretty bad for a lot of us. And especially for me, football was going to be the only thing I had to really look forward to. And boy, was it touch and go for a while. But then we got our season, and we got Brady, we got Gronk, got AB, we have all these weapons, and oh my God, we're going to the playoffs. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited. And awesome. You know what? Sammer, I know you want a rematch with the Saints, but I got to kind of be like Saints here. There's something about them. They're like our Achilles heel. I just do not want to meet with them in the playoffs. I really don't. But that being said, there's no way we're going to be one and done. And Steve Smith can kick all of our kiss all of our pewter asses for what he said. And I hope the guys heard that. Anyway, I know I need to keep it short. Happy New Year. We're going to the playoffs. And you know what? I always had the feeling we were going to be the first one to play in the Super Bowl in our own city. I'm not giving up with that. I'm getting ready to manifest it. Go Bucs.
Wow.
That's definitely Michelle, right?
Yeah, that's Michelle. Of course.
I'm feeling good about this. I'm even feeling better right now just hearing that.
Michelle's amazing. You know, Michelle, they can kiss your pewter ass and they can kiss our pewter poles. Okay.
Hold on, real quick. I just gotta play something real quick. Okay. After that call. Okay. That was it.
By the way, that's a Mount Rushmore rapper, Eminem, and he says, "Play it again."
Oh, yeah. One more time. Let's go. M, what were you saying, sir?
New Orleans, that's Tunchi, that's New Orleans, fuck Drew Brees, Snoop Deal,
Oh, sure, M, no problem.
I agree.
Fuck Drew Brees and fuck the Saints.
Exactly.
New
Fuck the
favorite.
Saints.
New favorite.
That was
rapper.
fucking amazing.
Do we have any more?
Yes, we have one more.
One more.
Yeah,
voicemail.
One
All right.
more.
They said one more time while you're finding the call. I'll just play it one more time in the chat for you guys.
Flagged. We're definitely getting flagged.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We're not gonna get flagged, bro.
that's New Orleans, fuck Drew Brees, Snoop Deal,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What's up, guys? It's Josh from New York. I just wanted to say this is going to be my first time seeing them in the playoffs as a Bucs fan. The last time they made it, I was only 5, and I'm up here in New York, like I said. So they played the Giants last time, and everyone in my house was rooting for the Giants, and I didn't even like football back then. But that was my first time ever seeing the Bucs, and I just knew that was my team. Fuck the Giants. And the next season is when I really got into it. But I'm really excited to see them in the playoffs. And I really want to play the Saints again. I know a lot of people are scared of playing the Saints. We're going in with Tom Brady, so we have nothing to be afraid of. Like, put your dicks on the table, like you guys always say. Fuck anyone in the NFC. We're going to fuck everyone because that's what we signed these people for. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see a Super Bowl. And
It's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you.
Good call. Listen, if we do happen to face the Saints in the playoffs, and finally get that monkey off our back and retire Drew Brees to the copper fit commercials, because you know it's coming.
Yep.
That big ass mole wearing some copper on it.
Yeah.
Party at my house. I said it already, bro. Party at my house. I could fit 80 people comfortably in my backyard.
100%, bro.
Guys, I'm concerned.
And, you know, every time I think about the Saints, that's just how I feel about them motherfuckers, man. That I am so sick of the Saints. And you guys do not understand how many Saints fans that I have that are friends that make poor choices in.
The only one making a poor choice is you for being their friend.
Poor choice of friends. What are you talking about? I was about to say that.
We're friends. We'll be friends behind all this, beside all this, you know. But when it comes to right now, no, we're not friends. And
there will be nothing sweeter than sending that motherfucker Drew Brees out on his ass, retirement, than fucking beating his ass and just breaking his heart in the playoffs.
Just like we did Philadelphia.
God,
just like the Bucs did Philadelphia.
If you're a Bucs fan, Drew Brees has tormented us since he arrived in New Orleans. Whether it's our fault, whether it's them being good and getting whatever the fuck it's been, he has just been a thorn in our ass. And I cannot wait to send him out with a broken fucking heart to match that stupid fucking scar on his stupid face. I hate that.
Those ribs.
I hate Drew Brees. I hate him. I want the Saints.
All 19 of his ribs.
Real talk. Shout out to Pewter Report and Scott and all those guys are fucking awesome. Ledyard. I was listening to their podcast and they were talking about that. How that would be so much like that'd be a bigger would it be, that was the debate, would it be a bigger moment than Rondé shutting down the vet? Like,
no. For me, it would.
Let me finish.
For me, it would.
Let me finish, Sammer. Hold on. You're ending Breeze's career, bro. 3 years in a row, 2 years with the fluky shit, bad calls, and then we get to end it for him in the NFC. Because the most likely scenario, by the way, which was Ledger's point, the most likely scenario for us to face him would be the NFC Championship. We're not facing him in the second round. We're not facing him. It would be the NFC Championship. So would that be bigger?
For me, no, because the dump is a piece of shit, and the Bucs were the best people to take care of that, to get them on out of there. I don't know. I don't agree with that. You know, just what Philadelphia has done at that point.
And what have the Saints done to us for the last fucking?
We're talking about beating the Saints to go to the Super Bowl.
That'd be amazing. I think that'd be. I don't know.
Retiring Drew Brees, and then
Can you remember Donovan McNabb dancing and smiling and joking around on the sidelines, and Derek Brooks, and then they pan over to Derek Brooks, who's depressed because the fucking Philadelphia Eagles did this to us, and then the next year we put it on that ass.
Listen,
and then we shut down the dump.
No, listen,
and then we go to the Super Bowl.
I don't think
I will definitely be reenacting that stupid Saints locker room dance. Everybody's coming over. We're gonna reenact the whole fucking thing.
Listen,
you know, hopefully we don't get suspended, but we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. The reason it won't.
He's talking about Derrick Brooks. Cameron Jordan. They signed
that
fucking
motherfucker.
Winston.
Piece of shit.
Fucking dance in our stadium.
No, I get all that.
Shit, Sean Payton's stupid fucking face.
Listen. I hate Sean Payton's face. I hate the fact that Jameis Winston did the W dance in their locker room and all that. I hate all of it. Trust me. But the level in which the Eagles were hurting us and breaking our hearts was we couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs.
Disrespectful.
We weren't losing to them just in the regular season. We were also losing to them in the playoffs. Like they literally got Tony Dungy fired, right?
I'm a prisoner at the moment. I'm a prisoner.
They owned us.
So then we got to split. We're 2-2.
And listen, but that doesn't say that if we beat the Saints to go to the Super Bowl this year, it's not the same level of that.
It'll change my opinion. If the Bucs get there and win, that would change my opinion.
No, it'll be the same level as that. But will it be better? No, just because it was such a monkey to get past them in the playoffs. It wasn't that we played the Eagles twice a year. We had to beat them because they were our, big brother. It was just a different level. These guys were just
our big brother that has kicked us in the dick.
I
over
agree.
And over again. Let me paint a picture for you, motherfuckers.
No,
Stank,
don't. No, we're celebrating. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, celebrate.
Paint a picture for you, motherfuckers. Stank, are you there?
Okay, let me take a drink, and because I want to make this right, let me take a drink
before you paint the picture.
Orleans, Drew Brees.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me paint a picture for you. Right. Next year, Drew Brees is on CBS
with his copper fit. Keep going.
He gets to cover the Bucs opening game of the year because they were Super Bowl champs, and he has to.
Oh God,
these guys look great.
Okay, if that happens,
if
that happens, it will be better.
The booth, bro. Like, tell me
where is the Bucs, baby?
I won't have to worry about abstaining from sex because I'll have already released every bit of cum in my body after that victory. That it's gonna be.
I don't have any
several more years before I'm ready. Again,
you guys really need to consider me here.
I'm sorry, Gino. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, I mean, it's the considerations. We're considering it.
Take it up the ladder. Take it up the ladder, if you would, please.
All right.
What are we considering? I don't even know what's going on.
I'm gonna give a five minute warning to anyone else who wants to get a call in. This show is for you guys.
Douglas, you asked me. I put it in there. Fucking call, motherfucker. We're leaving.
Yep. Let's talk a little bit, just the four of us, about who each of us would most want to see in that first round. In terms of whether it's the Redskins, I don't give a fuck what they're called right now. The Redskins. The
what the fuck,
Seahawks, the what the fuck,
the Rams,
the Redskins, the Seahawks, the Rams.
I'd love to see the Rams.
Yeah,
the Rams with no quarterback. Bring them. We got some payback for their ass.
First and foremost, hold on. We would not see the Rams. It would either be the Dallas Cowboys,
Dallas. Sorry, you're right.
New York Giants, Dallas Cowboys, or the Seahawks.
I don't want to see the Seahawks.
I would take the Seahawks.
I don't mind seeing the Seahawks. I really don't mind.
The Seahawks would be fine.
They have no fucking defense. And listen, at the end of the day,
Mike Evans would eat.
At the end of the day, fuck it. I'm already on the mic. I'll go first. The answer, Sammer, is I don't fucking care. And that's not being cocky. That's not me bragging. That's not me being, I don't care who they put in front. No. If you're going to make it to the playoffs, I don't want to be, I hope we see this team so we get, no. Any team in the fucking playoffs is a team in the playoffs. Give me the fucking matchup. Put like as they said with the Lions, right? You got to play who's on your schedule. You got to play who's on your fucking schedule. Put them in front of me and let's fucking go. Period.
That's the correct answer.
Can I go in?
No, that's the correct answer. No one else can go. That's it. That's the answer I was looking for. Honestly,
that's and you're 100.
Okay.
I was gonna ride off that, but that's
I feel like a proud son right now. Sammer said I did good. Thank you.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
Drink to that.
Playoff JPP and playoff Shaq Barrett are going to be like.
Playoff Sue. Remember Sue when he was at the Rams? He turned it up a totally different level.
No. I'm sorry, guys.
JPP is going to be.
I got another one for you guys. Those guys have been there. We know. They know what to expect, and we know what to expect from them. Shaq Barrett going there with Denver, JPP doing it with the what do you think Get Live 45 if they let that motherfucker loose?
Well, I thought you were going to say 54.
You want to
going to say 54.
54 too. But 45 is a fucking spark plug. That dude
45 and you flip it over, you got 54 and they're both
He's free, bro. He's free.
He's played in big games. He's played in national championships.
I want a damn horse.
Jesus.
He's
scary,
free, bro. Todd Bowles has let him out of the stable. He's free.
I want a horse.
Guys,
we have one.
We're all
His name is
talking.
Devin White.
We're talking about 45, and we didn't really get a chance to talk about how awesome it is that 54 finally gets to experience the playoffs. He fucking deserves it. It's awesome. That's probably the coolest part of this in terms of the emotional side of things. But guys, we're not even discussing what about playoff Vita?
Vita.
No,
hey,
it's not gonna happen.
He didn't say no. He didn't say no.
Bruce Arians shot that down, but I think the only way he makes it back in,
Super Bowl Vita. Okay, I'll take it.
I'll take Super Bowl Vita.
I'll take it.
I like that.
I'll take Super Bowl Vita.
I will take him next year.
By the way, hot take, guys. Hot take. Kansas City won't be facing us in the Super Bowl this year.
Hell no.
Agree. I like that.
We have another super chat donation from Sam.
We fire loose cannons on whoever.
I mean, we got a drink
on whoever comes our way.
Let Devin White loose and throw the damn ball to Mike. I love it. I mean, that's a simple recipe. By the way, how happy were you guys with that? I was ecstatic, and I gotta say, I was kind of like Sammer. I was fully aroused the entire time while I couldn't feel my face, but I can feel below the, you guys know.
Feel the other face.
I was so fucking happy because, and I think even 12 kind of got it right, Sammer. Like we kept talking about it. Like he kept saying we've had several conversations off the podcast where it's like he just doesn't know. It's almost like, look how cute he is. He doesn't know when Mike is covered.
He's open.
And I think he finally saw that and he's like, oh shit.
The Lions game.
Johnny Manziel figured it out.
People are going to downplay the Lions game because of the opponent and how bad they are, yada, yada. Dude, that game is going to be a major turning point for this offense. They figured out what they already maybe did not figure out in the last two quarters against the Falcons last week, the week before. And then they built upon it, and they faced a team that allowed them to get in the reps. Did you not see them going out there and just calling plays, attacking, no matter what the score was? We were going for fourth down when we were up by 35 points at one point. That's fucking balls, dude. That's getting reps in. We were doing everything. They figured out what this offense should have looked like from week one if this team had enough time to gel. They figured that shit out, man. That game is going to be one of the biggest.
They were attacking.
Play action.
Talk about the fourth down play early in the game.
Yeah. Have you guys noticed since the bye week how much more play action they've used?
You got
it. 100%.
How many more crossing routes?
I think just
the saw
the motion that they've used. Yeah, absolutely.
I saw Mike Evans running laterally. I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Bro.
And caught a big pass, by the way, for 20 yards on it.
They were getting him the ball.
That's the next baby oil at the moment.
They were getting him the ball, knowing that if the route was designed for him to catch and get yardage. They were trying to get him those yards, dude. I fucking loved it. Imagine if they were trying from week one. Listen, we got one more call. We're gonna take a 727. You're on with the loose cannons.
Imagine if they were trying from week
it's
one.
The Ren and Stanky Show.
Really? You don't say.
What up, guys?
What's up, Ren? It's Stinky. Welcome to the Ren and Stinky Show.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You idiot.
You idiot.
Oh, wait. That's
Happy
Ren.
holidays to everyone.
Ren should be saying that to us.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Hope you guys have a good new year and all that stuff. Good to see you. Real quick, you've talked about it. You've talked about it a lot about how long it's been. I'm in the same boat with Stank. I've been a fan since '76. I knew about the Buccaneers, and I didn't even know what football was. And of course, the worst, the first that we've talked about from 1979 that Preacher Man talked about, and then the '80s where the Bucs. Everyone, I don't know if everyone forgets it, or maybe they want to forget it. The Bucs won 5 games or less for a decade, 10 years in a row. 10 years in a row. They were 5-11 or worse. And, that's where that record about being the worst professional winning percentage of any of the big four came from. But, it's been a long road for everyone, and I'm just happy that everyone's here. But the reason I was trying to call earlier, and Poppy nailed on it, talked about it earlier, is Devin White. Like, they came out of this bye week, and they've done the motion, and they've done the play action, and they've quit running the ball so much on first down, but like they found a way to hide Devin White in coverage, and that's just you spy the running back. If he goes out in the flat, that's where Devin White goes. If he stays in the block, Devin White shoots the gap. He's got 4 sacks in the past 2 games. This guy is going to make the Pro Bowl for the rest of his career off this playoff run. Look at the backs he's going to face. Like I would trust Devin White to go one-on-one with anybody in the league. But look at the backs he's going to face in the playoffs, or even starting Sunday. He's got to what? Go one-on-one with Ito Smith and Gurley. That's a win. Washington Gibson, that's a win. Elliott, Dallas, that's the win. He's so much faster than all these. I mean, people forget that Devin White was recruited to LSU, like a blue chip school, as a running back. The guy knows how to pick his way through a hole and get there. And this playoff run, what we saw from Brady, yes, it was against the Lions, and yes, it was a crappy team, but that throw to AB through that window for that touchdown, unbelievable. That throw to Gronk for the first touchdown, like, it was a game we needed. We needed these 4 games, and I think it's going to continue against Atlanta, and it's going to be – I'm already guaranteeing a win in the first round of the playoffs, and then there's only 4 left standing. And Devin White is going to wreak havoc on these offenses this next month.
Well, Ren, they not only they found a way to hide him, he's also making plays, man. He had a couple tip passes, a couple almost interceptions. Like, holy like, what happened to this kid? And Scott Reynolds mentioned it on his podcast a couple weeks ago, and it makes total sense. The biggest leap that a player makes is from his first year to his second year, right? And it's because you have a whole season to evaluate your own snaps. That was stripped from him, from SMB, from Dean, all those guys. So, like, you don't have time to sit down and have them teach. You got a game plan for the next team. I don't know what happened over the bye week, but they were able to figure something out, like you said, to hide him. And he's not only not being a liability in the past game, he's making plays.
Mm-hmm. And Ren, you forgot about, if we face Washington, Devin White has to face Peyton Barber.
I know. It's like, I was thinking today, like you got Peyton Barber, and then you got Ito Smith in Atlanta. Like, what offensive coordinator finds running backs that wouldn't be on 30 other NFL teams and makes him a feature running back more than Dirk Cutter? He brings Peyton Barber and he makes him the feature running back. He goes to Atlanta, makes Ito Smith the feature running back. It's like, if you get me 3 yards, that's good. Like, if you get me -1 yard, that's bad. So as long as you fall forward, you become Derek Cutter's like #1 back. And it's just watching the guys that he tries to recycle and play and, bullshit to the media and talks about he's the guy. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it is. You talked about the Bucs, hiding or masking the inefficiencies of Devin in coverage, but I think the thing that's standing out to me is that Todd Bowles, with his defense overall, has kind of found the groove. He's found the cover 2 with man cover, press man underneath. Yes. He's understanding that if you can just double this up, there's a good chance my guys are going to get home or we're going to get our hands on the ball. And we saw a lot of that in that game against the Lions. I know they're the Lions, but still, man, they were on point. They held that team to no offensive touchdowns or field goals the entire game. That fluke was a punt return, whatever. That shit happens sometimes. Some guys, some gap.
Bro, it had 180 yards total.
We had that in our first 2 drives on our team. And I'll say I've been saying this. The reason I've been saying get us to the playoffs is because I think our offense can hang with any offense that's in the NFC. So I don't care who I face. I'm a little concerned with teams that have defenses. That are left. Yeah, so it's one of those things where, who do I want to face? I don't give a shit. I will take my offense against any of the offenses that are left, and the defenses just make it even sweeter. Seattle can't cover anybody. I don't know who I mean, Washington has some decent defensive ends, and they can kind of get after the passer. But other than that, there's really nobody I'm scared of.
They can't score.
They can't score, exactly. So if they get to Tom, eventually Tom will score. So it doesn't hurt.
And I thought you said it too, Ren. I thought one of the most I can't think of the word here, but one of the fucking awesome things on Sunday.
Yes.
Pretty bad, but you know what I mean. One of the bright spots was him hitting AB. That window, deep throw that he hit the week previous. You know, you start putting that stuff on tape, bro, and then you got 13 and 14 still, and you got 10 and you got 87, and people are just like, whoa, what the like, how the fuck? We kept saying at the beginning of the year, how the fuck do you really stop all these weapons? Well, now it's actually clicking. Now it's like, whoa, now it's not paper champs. They're putting it on tape. It's scary.
And the people that we're going to talk about, the Lions being our opponent, I'm sorry, but there are a few passes in that game. I don't care who the fuck you are. If they were covered and those passes were absolute dimes. That Antonio Brown pass is a completion against 32 defenses. Just is. Well, 31.
And the touchdown to Godwin, you know, not that it was this great pass that made it to the window, but he put it in the only spot. Like, when you watch that from behind, like there's no way anybody's getting that. But Godwin reached out with one paw and brought it in and did Godwin stuff. And I might have misspoke about saying hiding Devin White, you know. But what they've really done is they've just like, this is what you do best. Go do it, and do it a lot, you know. And like Sammer said, you know, they started even with the Minnesota game. Like, don't let anybody beat us over the top. And then we'll just play cover, you know, we'll play man up underneath. And, you know, they've held these guys to almost nothing. Yes, Ridley had a big game. You know, I don't understand why they didn't double Ridley. It's Bowles has decided, at least I think, since the bye week, like, okay, we're holding teams to 2.5 yards a rush, but we're getting killed over the top. How about we hold them to 4 yards a rush and not get killed over the top? And I'm good. I'm really, really good with that swap, you know, with that exchange. So, you know, I don't think he's committing all the assets to stop the run first without leaving the back end out to dry. And now I think he's giving more help to the back end and putting more responsibility on that front seven, and then taking almost all of Devin White's cover responsibility away, because the guy, like, he gets shot. It's like shooting him out of a gun. Like, he is a blur. He's an actual blur on the TV screen when he's going forward.
Dude, I was just about to say that dude is so fucking fast.
He's got a nose for the quarterback. That's
when he sees it, like the translation or the information transferring from his brain to his legs go. It's insane. It's insane how fast he is.
When they've run him the last few weeks, they've run him on those delayed blitzes where they wait for the defense and the offensive line to kind of smash up and create whatever that pocket is. Then all of a sudden he shoots out of the cannon right up the middle or right off the, the guard.
It hasn't been that, Sam. It was what Ren said. It's been green dog stuff where he waits on the running back, and if you're going to stay in the block, okay, I'm shooting. Oh, you're going on a route?
Yeah, with you. That's what I'm saying.
As soon as he sees that running back block, he shoots it.
He's going downhill.
The key to all what Todd Bowles has been doing, though, two things. The front four, if you want to call them that, you know, the guys that he's sending in after the quarterback are getting home, and everybody behind them is making tackles. The tackling has been ridiculous since the end of the first half against the Falcons. They were tackling well, 100%. And it carried on into the Lions game. We weren't seeing that weak, you know, that soft approach that we saw from them against the Rams, even the Chiefs for
the Hargraves effect.
Yeah, I attribute a lot of that to being, you know, they play 12 straight weeks. Eventually, some of that stuff kind of, you know, it hits you a little bit. They seem refreshed. They're making tackles. They're getting after the quarterback. And as long as you can get after the quarterback, your guys in man press should be able to hold up long enough. It's a perfect marriage. It's working out, and they're hitting their stride. They're going to hit that consistency now. They're going to destroy the Falcons. It won't even be close. They're going to probably sit in the second half again. It's just...
Well, I think they have to do what they did against Detroit last week, right?
Yeah.
You can't fuck around the way they did with the Falcons the first week and give them any glimpse of hope. You come out and you punch them in the mouth, and as soon as you
then kick them in the nuts.
Well, as soon as you punch a team like that in the mouth,
they kick them in the nuts.
They have nothing to play for.
Exactly.
Already. So it's easy for them to say, "Hey, man, let's make our golf trips and our fishing trips, and let's figure this shit out, and let's get out. We got another 3 quarters. Get the fuck out of here. It's over." But you can't come out lackadaisical. They got to come out the way they did.
Hell no. You can't play. You can't play down to who you're facing.
They won't. Tom's here.
Yeah. Two things, and I'll let you guys go. I know you've been on over an hour, and it's time to wrap it up. One, I think Atlanta played their Super Bowl last week, and they're emotionally they're gonna show up. They're professionals, but if you put up 10 real quick on them, they're gonna fold just like Detroit did. Like Poppy said, they're gonna start. It's like when's my tea time? So, but if you let them keep in it and they start to believe hey, we can win this game and probably spoil it from them, then they'll start to get some energy. But you can jump on them early; they'll pack it and it'll be an absolute blowout. But here's something for Stammer, Poppy, and Stank, and it's the first time I saw Devin White be Devin White, and sort of a glimpse of what's coming in the future and what we're starting to see now. It was when you guys did your training camp takeover, and when you gave away T-shirts to everybody.
We were
Remember
there.
that? Yeah, I was there. I was there. Yes. Yeah, he did right in front of us. It was like that ex-Cardinal Ellington or something was running a sweep, and Devin White came out of nowhere. And it was 10 yards, right from us. Came out of nowhere, split the guard and the tackle and went around the tight end. And it was seriously, he came out of nowhere. You saw him 5 yards away, and then he took steps and he's tackling Ellington for a 5-yard loss. And everybody just kind of went, "Oh shit."
We all looked at him. I was like,
yeah, we all looked at each other holy shit.
That's what happens when you free the guy.
I haven't seen that around here.
Yep.
Dude, Hunter. We saw him do that in that same training camp too, where he did that 3 straight plays.
That's what Ren's talking about.
Yeah,
it was on that drive. It was 3 straight plays.
Yeah, I'm saying it wasn't just that. It was those 3 straight plays. I was like, holy shit. If this guy develops, wow. And we're seeing his speed now. If he can figure everything else out, and I think he's going to be here for the long haul.
Take,
obviously.
Ren, hot take. I think he finishes leading the team in sacks. I think he gets 2 more this week.
I'm with you. I'm 2 is the over under, and I'm taking the over.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
We remember a few years ago we were talking about how this team had gone years and years without a 10-sack guy. We could possibly have 3 at the end of the season. 3.
JPP has 9.5. Devin White's sitting at 9, I think it is. Yeah, he's half a sack.
Yep.
Down. And
Barrett's at 8.
8.5 or 8, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
I think he would have gotten close to double digits as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that, and I know I said last name a liar apparently. I think that Detroit game really gave this team and sort of this fan base this energy. As I said before, that it seems like the offense was waiting for the defense to make the play, and the defense was waiting for the offense to make the play. And once one of them finally did, and it's just weird how they feed off each other. And if that play comes early, which it did, thanks for penalties on both sides of the ball from Atlanta. But once it did, and once that team sort of locks in, you saw what can be, what can happen. And they're the best team in the NFL, offensively and defensively, when they're clicking. Even when everybody else's defense is clicking, everybody offense is clicking, you can put the Bucs up against any other one. And I think that Detroit game showed them how to click.
It showed them that they don't have to edge. Just keep edging it until halftime. They were able to get. Right. They were able to get to the. They crescendoed, got to the edge right there, and they released. And once they released, it was a fucking bukkake scoring.
I'm gonna go back to what I said originally.
What was that?
We had that attack mentality on offense and defense,
and in the bedroom.
And I think that's the recipe. That's the recipe going forward here in the playoffs, man.
We were there.
All or nothing, bro. Leave no fucking cards on the table.
That's right.
Attack. We lose. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. We go out swinging.
That's right.
We were there, Snake, and Ren, you would agree. I think I heard you talk about it. And fuck the people that say they let up. They didn't let up. We played a C-graded game at best against the Chiefs, the world champs.
Yeah.
Lost by 3. We can hang with anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah, there's no one, as Bucs fans, we've been able to talk ourselves into like, yeah, we can win this game. James is going in to play the Saints like 2 years ago. Yeah, we can win this game. Yes, if the offensive line plays perfect and, the receivers don't run all the right routes and the running backs pick up the blitz and the defense plays like they did for those 2 quarters in that game 4 games ago, and we do that all game and James doesn't throw any picks, yeah, we could win. But now it's we can win. And you believe it and you don't have to like jump up on these, like you don't have to play a perfect game. Like the Bucs don't have to play a perfect game and win because they've proven that quite a few times this year with, just going back to the last Atlanta game, the Chargers game, the Raiders game. These teams got these big leads and finally it clicks. But man, if it clicks early, I'm telling you, man, just like, God, like, throw the ball to Mike, let Rojo get 20 touches and freaking have Devin White run forward.
Ren, I don't know.
If I could jump in here real quick, because this is loose cannons, we have not talked about Scotty Miller, and I'm really disappointed in all 3 of you that we haven't talked about Scotty Miller.
Listen,
I'm just saying. I'm an outsider. I'm an outsider looking in here, but Scotty Miller's name has not been uttered one time by you 3, and I'm really disappointed. But go ahead, please.
We got a CB1 Miller now, so.
CB1 Miller. I got
listen, Scotty Miller in the playoffs. Watch the fuck out.
I don't know if you were here earlier, and I'm sorry, Sam, because I know we're all trying to get out of here, but I got one more for you, Ren.
Sure.
I'm going to really piss off Sammer. One, were you here earlier? You said, and we keep talking about it, and the question popped up in my head as we say, I'm not afraid to face anybody. Are you afraid to face the Saints? A. No. B. I didn't ask you, motherfuckers. I'm asking Ren.
I'll drink to that.
B. If we retire Drew Brees to go to the Super Bowl, is that a bigger moment than the Rondé pick 6 in Philly?
Okay. Am I afraid? Here's what it is. Like, Pat Donovan was talking about this on the radio today, and I've been wanting to talk about Devin White all week. And so I called Pat Donovan and asked him about it. And then I called you guys and talked to you about it. But he asked the question, would you rather play the Packers in Lambeau or would you rather play the Saints, in New Orleans at the Superdome? And selfishly, of course, I'm like Sam, I want the Saints. I want them. The only caveat to me is it's a terrible matchup for our offensive line. But
Thanks, says it all the time.
Having Brady in a dome, having Devin White on turf, I think outweighs the sort of mismatch that the Saints defensive line has over offensive line. And it's one of those things where it's like, you only got to do it for one game. It's like, you just got to play even. That offensive line just has to play even for one game. And if they do, I don't think it's close. Like, you take Devin White and you go C47, don't let him breathe. And then you play and you really don't have to play your 2 deep, but you should. But you play your 2 deep on Drew Brees, but make it like 7 yards closer than normal 2 deep. And then like Sammer talked about earlier, play man under and that's it. Like take Alvin Kamara out of the game, make someone else beat you, throw the ball at Jenkins every time because he's going to get 9 flags and you're just going to march down the field. Like we can beat the Saints. Now, do I think it's a bigger deal in the Phillies? I do, because I hate the fucking Saints. Like, I hate Sean Payton. I don't hate Drew Brees. I hate Drew Brees as a person, even though I know I shouldn't. Like, he's a super nice guy, and everyone should strive to be as great as Drew Brees. Fuck that guy. Exactly. Fuck that guy. Like Cam Jordan, I swear to God, I would kick him in the nuts and then run like hell if I ever saw him on the street. Probably spit on him too. Like, fuck Cam Jordan. Like Sean Payton, I'd poop in his mouth. Like, fuck that guy. He's such a fucking dick. He's such a dick. Oh my God, I hate him so much. So I want the Saints because I want to be part of the fan base, part of the team that illogical part in our heads where we talk about, like when we say us, when we're talking about the Buccaneers, to knock Drew Brees out of the playoffs for the third straight year in a row of him just hanging on for one more year. Because, it was the miracle in the Meadowlands, one more year. And then the pass interference call, and then one more year. And I want to be there. I want to be the reason he doesn't get his second ring and one more year, and then watch the whole entire franchise collapse under the weight of the salary cap without ever cashing in that Super Bowl chip that they've been trying to get.
That's what I want for it.
That's
All
a
right.
perfect
2021.
I have officially changed my mind. I want that moment will be absolutely more glorious than when Ronnie Barber returns.
So I can say who dat and we dat.
I will get a who dat tattoo on my ass, dude. I don't give a fuck. I will totally do that. Who dat? Up that, motherfucker.
Hey, Ren's gonna get a poo dat tattoo of him shitting in Sean Payton's mouth.
Shitting in Sean Payton's punchable fuck.
If we beat Sean Payton in the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl, I will design a shirt with Sean Payton with a bunch of shit on his face, and that I will sell them for $5. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, is this shirt?
I would buy one.
The shirt gonna say Sean?
Like my Back to the Future shirt. I can't wait till I get that shirt.
Gonna say Sean Payton in the cup.
No, it'll just say poo dat.
Oh, poo dat.
That's beautiful.
Red,
That's so good.
Fucking awesome.
Oh my god, we need to end this podcast now.
Red, thanks for calling in, man.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Happy New Year, bro.
I love everybody. Michelle, Skip, Fred,
all the super
nice, Lou, Jorge,
and everybody who donated. Shout out to you. You're the real MVPs.
John Van Horn, No Saint, Dub.
And to the one Saints fan who pays attention to every one of our episodes, yo, bro, we could focus on the Saints all the fuck we want. Our team obviously isn't doing that. We're not in the locker room. So, whatever, man. Get all salty, whatever. We'll see you in the fucking playoffs.
Go eat a W, bitch.
Poo dat. Go Bucs. Thanks, everybody, again.